Good morning, everyone. I used to make lists. It started out with P, 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 and P. That was how I would start all of my lists. This was Prozac. This was P. This was poop. And I added another poop. Now, one of the things and then I would add other things that were like, clean, do laundry, pay bills, do all that kind of stuff. But I always would start out with 3 P's and now 4 P's. Now you might think, let's just make other lists. I have to do calligraphy. I have to go get on my bike to go to a client. I have to respond to an email, Let's say I have 3 emails I have to do. I'll actually say what they are, and I'll explain in a second. Respond to email to C, okay, email to B, and I also have an email to another. Actually, I have an email to A and a B and a C. Well, just by chance. This is Arlene, this is Benjamin, this is Connor. Okay, so I've got 3 emails I have to do, A, B, and C. Do I have an email for D? I don't know. Bike to a client, then I have to have lunch, and walk a dog, etc., etc. Now the reason that I am, rather than just say emailing, I'll never get done, because I've always got more emails to do. And I divide them up into groups like this so that I can cross them off. There's nothing more satisfying than when you make a list of things to do is crossing them off. And if I say something like clean the desk, clean the studio, I'll never cross it off because I'll never clean it. So I divide things up into little tiny tasks so that I can actually do something. Now, most people would think you wouldn't have to say things like pee or poop, but I do. I can always cross these off pretty quick in the morning. Prozac, I sometimes forget to take, but I cross that off. The final poop here is not another bowel movement of my own. I know, TMI, but this is to clean the cat box. But it always starts out with 3 P's, and I like making my P's look like this today. I make them look sort of fun. Okay, calligraphy. I have to do 1 envelope. That shouldn't be, and then I can cross that off my list. And I would do the envelope, but the address is on my phone, which is right here, and I can't look at my address and record at the same time. Bike to client, as soon as I do the calligraphy and put on my shoes, I can bike to client, put on shoes, see? I get to do that. What does this say? Laundry? Do I need to do laundry? No, that was a mistake. I don't need to do laundry. So, anyway, the idea is, here's an advice for you. If you have a hard time getting things done, divide them up into smaller and smaller pieces so that you can, in fact, say, gee, I did this today. I did poop. I can cross that off my list. Here, I haven't done TMI again. I haven't done that yet. So pretend that's uncrossed. Just make P, 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 P. I've only done that one and that one. I've got the 2 poops, the cat poop and my poop to do. Okay, too much in TMI. Okay, one of the things that I discovered when I was putting up my YouTube videos, is if I have music in them. I used to play Spotify a lot, and I would be playing, you know, music of long dead people. You know, Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, Bing Crosby, people that are long dead. But I would get little things saying, warning, you're playing copyrighted material. So I don't know who owns the recording rights to these people, but I don't play that anymore. Instead, and I don't know if this is going to make any difference, I'm going to play the Victrola records that I have. Maybe the ones and zeros of Big Brother won't be able to sense the, you know, a Victrola record. You know, if I hum, it doesn't say I can't hum that song. But if it's a record, it somehow recognizes the digital similarities and it'll say that. I don't know if it'll recognize, I imagine this record, whatever this one is actually digitized and on Spotify. But I wonder if it will, if this YouTube will recognize this. So let's find out. Tonight I mustn't know, maestro, please. These are recordings I made of at our annual our annual cleanup. I'm always the DJ. I put these records, I combine the movies so they jump around. So I may record a lot of my Victrola records so that I can play them on my iPhone, iPad, over there off camera, and I'll just have some background music to hide the train. Come on, stop. Where's the stop button here? There. Hide the train music in the background. So we'll see. That's another thing I can do. Record Victrola. I have a number of Victrola of 78 players, 78 records, RPM records, that play one song only, and I've got many, maybe 8 Victrola players, and some of them are louder than others, and I'll just show you one of them here. Just a second, come with me. See if I can extricate myself from my thing. This is one of my favorite Victrolas here. This is when I was playing at the event. Come on, get up. No, not time. A Sonora. Another Sonora I have. Walk through the gloom. Is here. And we have to take the boat. There's another one here, another non-Sonora, another Victrola. Come on, Sonora is a brand name. So this is the crank. This one is very loud. We just this out of the way. Now, where's this going to go? I have to move this out of the way. Bless me. Another one. Oh, it's already cranked up. Now what's wrong? Okay, what's wrong? Go. There we go. The brake was on. This is the volume button. That's soft. That's loud. So I will record some of my favorite Victrola records and have them as background. Perhaps. Go to the light. Go to the light. God damn it. God damn it. You heard me say that. Some of you wait. Wait for me to say that. 11 minutes before I say that.